So there was another school shooting in California, go figure. California has some of the strictest gun laws in the USA. All of them infringe on the Second Amendment. Any gun law infringes on the Second Amendment. I mean, that's just that. Now, there are some people that say, well, some of the founding fathers did not agree that criminals or people that have the intent to commit a crime deserve guns. That's very debatable, depending on where you stand. Some of them actually did believe that. Some of the founding fathers said if you intend to commit a crime, you shouldn't have guns. Your Second Amendment shouldn't protect criminals or people with the intent to kill, premeditation as they would call it today. Where you stand on that, I'm not going to get into it. It's too murky of waters. It used to be in a lot of states that if you went to jail, they took your guns, and then when you got out, you got your guns back because they were afraid of infringing on someone's Second Amendment right. That's just how it used to be. And now it's like you go to jail and you don't get your guns back. In some ways it's a good thing, in some ways that's a bad thing. It depends on where you stand on which side of the border wall. And anyway, let me just ask this. A school shooting happens, California, tons of gun-free zones. Schools are a part of the gun-free zones. Imagine had a teacher had a weapon. Or if we go way back, imagine if students had guns. Because back in the day, it was every, I believe, 16-year-old boy was required to have military training, was required to have, and it didn't have to be with a military officer. America didn't have a standing army at the time. At the time, I guess you can consider the Minutemen. But at the time, the well-regulated militia were basically everyone in your community coming together to teach you how to use your weapons. There were no sergeants or generals or lieutenants or colonels or anything like that. The citizens were and still are the army. We have seemed to forget that fact. We are the militia. We are the well-regulated militia. We are the people that's mentioned in the Bill of Rights and the Constitution of the United States of America. And this happens, and what is California's solution? Oh, more regulations, because it worked so well, didn't it? Your laws and your regulations worked so well. Now, here's the thing about arming teachers. Do I agree with it? Half and half. Because one, I know that there's going to be some assholey students that are like, oh my god, there's going to be one unsuspecting teacher is going to walk away, leave their gun, some old person, some young person, inexperienced, nervous with guns, even with the training. It's bound to happen somewhere. They're going to take it off their belt, they're going to adjust their shirt, and then, oh crap, something's happening in the hallway. Oh, the principal needs them. They're going to run, just forget their gun. Some students are going to go, oh my god, dude, look, you know how stupid American kids are, and American people in general. You know how stupid our nation is. And it's going to cause more problems. And they're going to be like, oh, we need to stop teachers from having guns. And then with the student thing, like I said earlier, with students having guns, 16 years and older, as it says in the Constitution and Bill of Rights, is that you're going to have these assholey kids that are going to go, oh, well, I really don't like this guy. Or instead of fighting with fists and shit, it's going to be, oh, I'm just going to shoot you in the middle of school. And then you're going to have another debate. You cannot prevent crime. You cannot. It doesn't matter how many laws you make. Mexico proved that. Venezuela proved that. Nazi Germany proved that. Joseph Stalin proved that. It doesn't matter how many laws you make. Your first line of defense, your best line of defense is you. It's up to you to stop these criminals. It's up to you to protect yourself and others. Now, the Second Amendment isn't just about protecting yourself. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say the Second Amendment's for self-defense. In a way it is, yes. But it's not the main point of the Second Amendment. The main point of the Second Amendment is to give the citizens the ability to overthrow a tyrannical, corrupt government, like we're living in right now. With Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren and Andrew Yang and Ocasio-Cortez and Rasiba Tlaib, or whatever her name is, and that Presley chick, that are trying to take away freedom of speech, trying to take away the right to privacy, trying to take away the right to bear arms. Beto O'Rourke, he's out, thank God. But yeah, if you notice, all these are Democrats. Every single one of them, they're Democrats. They want to take them all away. They put the guys of its safety. Oh, we're going to protect California by putting more gun laws in. Oh, these strategy, like, Bernie Sanders. Oh, the strategy in California is proof that we need more gun control, stricter gun. How can you make laws in California more strict? They can already go into your house without your permission. They already get taxed and background checks on ammunition. They can deny you the right to ammo for your guns, and that's what it's going to come to. First comes registration, then comes confiscation. That's how it has always been. All of you idiots, not all of you are stupid. Some of us are on the same page. I'm not calling you an idiot if we're on the same page. All of you idiots are like, more gun laws, more stricter background checks, more registration. You don't understand. You do not listen to people that try to tell you. Registration leads to confiscation. They know who has the guns now that they're registered. They know your address or two of your addresses if you put the second address. They know. Now you can say, oh, I lost my guns in a boating accident like Colleen Noor says to say. That is dumb as shit. That is dumb as shit to say, oh, I lost my guns in a boating accident. And all these cops that are like, oh, we wouldn't take the guns if we were told, are taking the guns in red flag law states. They're saying that as like a false guard. So you have like, oh, he would never do that. He said that he wouldn't do it. He's my friend. And then when push comes to shove, someone complained about your friend. A second person complained about your friend. The sister of that person that complained about your friend is now complaining to back up her sister. The cousin of that friend is now complaining to back up the sister and the other sister. And they're coming after you because they have to. It's either demotion, and then after demotion, they get released of duty. And then there's a whole muddy water for that police officer's life as well. And so they're going to come after you. I need your guns now. I need to come back with something. I've been commanded to come and get your guns. I've been ordered to come and get your guns. Judge, sheriff, ordered me to come get your guns. I need something. Give me something. And because you registered that gun, and even in the states that don't have forced gun registry like Indiana, but we have red flag laws, because red flag law, they background check you, they know your address, they'll find something. There's a database with all of our information in it. Whether you signed up for something at Toys R Us or, Toys R Us still exists in some places. Well, whether you signed up for something at Best Buy, there we go. We're like, can I have a name and address? And Five Below. There's a record of it somewhere in the government. Anywhere that you put it, online, email, it doesn't matter. Job applications. There is information like, okay, found it, scanned it, database, boom, there's his address. They don't even have to ask you. They don't even have to ask around. All they have to do is just get on their computer and they know where you are, or a generalization of where you are, your last recorded address, zip code, email, something, and then they'll trace your phone. They can do all this shit. It's illegal to do some of this shit, but they'll do it anyway. They're not going to tell you what they did, and if they do, they're stupid because you can countersue. But it's just ridiculous. Gun laws don't work. Gun-free zones don't work. Gun-free zones make you a target. They make me a target. Red flag laws make you an enemy of the state even though you're a law-abiding citizen. Red flag laws make me an enemy of the state even though I'm a law-abiding citizen. It doesn't matter. The solution is get more guns in people's hands. Look at Switzerland. I've heard different stories. Some people say, oh yeah, we can open carry in Switzerland. Some people say, no, your guns have to stay in your house. Doesn't matter. Either way, they have the lowest, to my knowledge, at least it used to be, the lowest crime rate because everyone there knows how to use a gun. They're what America used to be, where we required that a community comes together and trains each other with guns because we are more powerful than any standing army. If every citizen in the United States of America is armed and has military knowledge or how to use some form of a gun, even a .22, we are more powerful than every army in the world. Now, we have, 2.5 million or 3.5 million, it fluctuates with deaths and people leaving and getting discharged every day. It changes. 2.5 million, 3.5 million people in the military in America. Yet, don't we have something like 150 million gun owners or something like that? Somewhere around there. It fluctuates. People die, people live, new people come into guns, other people leave guns, other people get their guns confiscated. We have around there the vast generalization of people have guns in America. Imagine if we all had guns, we could take on anyone. We would have Switzerland levels of crime. It'd be so low. It'd be Han Solo. Jesus. So when this shit happens, gun-free zones, people are like, oh, nobody there has guns. Bang, 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 easy. But it's like, if they don't know who has guns, they're gonna think twice, 3, 4 times before doing. Otherwise, gun-free zones, government buildings. Oh, you can't bring a gun to a government building. Well, guess what? You're a target. Now, of course, government buildings have a lot of security. Some of them don't. Some of them don't have security officers at all. Or at least they're not out on the floor. It's just, can we stop with infringing on all of our rights? The Democrats want to make it to where I can't make videos like this talking about the Second Amendment. They want to make it to where you can't make videos talking about the Second Amendment, or you can't profit from it. I mean, look, they've destroyed so many YouTubers' livelihoods because, oh, you made videos about guns. Now we have new policies. We have new policies against guns. I'm going to say this. If you're going to make a new policy about banning a certain topic or making it not monetizable or deleting a channel, how about this? You let the past videos continue to make money, and the future videos they can get donations on or whatever. I'm sure some people would agree to that to some extent. I wouldn't be happy with it. That's why I stopped making a lot of gun videos. Yeah, I still do attachment videos, but those still, half of them still get monetized. That's why I don't put as much effort into them. Because I'm like, well, it's either going to get monetized or it's not going to get monetized. But yeah, some people would agree to that. It'd be better than outright just deleting someone's channel. I mean, I'm not going to compromise on guns at all, but this is not, YouTube is not guns. You still have your voice, but they're trying to silence it. They're trying to discourage people like you from making videos. Oh, you can't make money off of doing gun videos anymore. We hope you leave the YouTube platform, or at least still watch other people's videos and watch their ads and stuff so we get a cut of the pie. That's how this is working. You're being brainwashed. If you believe that gun laws that these politicians are promising you, oh, we want to give you personal safety, as Bernie Sanders says, oh, wow, we want to get personal safety, but think about the children, as AOC and all the other freaking libtards say over and over. Think about the children, oh, your own protection, oh, protect your family. Your gun is your protection of your family and your safety. Their idea is, it's funny that the party that says, oh, think about the children, think about your personal safety, are the ones that support tearing a child apart in your womb. Think about that. Think about the kids, and yet you support abortion. What a piece of shit. Fuck you, Bernie Sanders. Fuck you, Joe Biden. Fuck you, AOC. Fuck you, Reciba. Fuck you, Presley. Fuck all you Democrats. You're all pieces of shit in Congress and in real life. You Antifa-supporting motherfuckers. I hate you. I really hate you. I really do. But I'm not gonna go and shoot you up for a difference of opinion like you do to us. Your people are more violent than us. You people preach tolerance and love and non-judgment, yet you judge and you're not tolerant, and you hate and you attack people that disagree with you. I can say fuck you. I'm not punching you right now. I'm not kicking you. I'm not taking your cell phone out of your hand and throwing it and breaking it. You don't support the people that I support. You don't support the Democrat Party. I don't fully support the Republican Party either, but I know that a vast majority of them don't want to take guns away. I know that a vast majority of them don't support gun laws. Some do. Some do. I'm not saying all Republicans are innocent. I'm not a Republican. I do love the president. I do not support his bump stock ban. I do not support his idea of red flag laws, and I do not support his idea of banning suppressors and pistol braces. I don't know if Donald Trump has ever shot a gun. I have no idea. But what I do have an idea of is banning bump stocks and all these things that he wants to do and will probably sign into law in January, or so he has said, are unconstitutional, and then he'll lose a lot of support. Now, here's what could also happen. He probably knows he will lose support so close to the 2020 election, so he'll wait until he gets reelected and then do it. And, you know, so you got one thing. He's either going to do it in January, or he's going to say, oh, no, I'm not going to do it, or he won't say he's not going to do it. He's going to get reelected, and then he's going to do it after he gets reelected. And then people are like, fuck, we're stuck with this for 4 more years. He's a redcoat, he's a turncoat. We don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have an opinion on it right now as to what's going to happen in January when that legislation comes across his desk for gun control, gun banning, banning suppressors, banning pistol braces. I don't know. Red flag laws, I don't know. But anyway, gun laws only hurt good people. Criminals don't follow the law. And I will not comply.